The price of a childhood. In a bustling city where the clatter of life often drowned out the cries of the vulnerable, a little girl named Amelia stood clutching her mother's hand outside a pharmacy. Her stomach growled, a sound as familiar as the honking cars around her. Her mother, Guadalupe *, barked into her phone, "We don't even have enough to eat." "You're inconsiderate." The voice on the other end, Luis *, her ex-husband, calmly insisted he'd transferred the child support. But Guadalupe's eyes were already scanning the street, not for medicine, but for the glittering storefront of a high-end boutique. "Mom, I'm hungry," Amelia whispered, her voice trembling. Guadalupe shushed her, waving a dismissive hand. "You had bread for breakfast. Salmon next, maybe, if your father ever deposits enough." But Amelia's hunger was an afterthought. Inside the boutique, Guadalupe's fingers danced over silk dresses and designer coats. "This one, and this sweatshirt, and this scarf," she declared, piling $300 worth of luxuries into the clerk's arms. Amelia tugged her sleeve again, but Guadalupe snapped, "Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm busy?" Outside, the scent of warm empanadas wafted from a street vendor. Amelia's eyes lit up. "Mom, please." The vendor offered one for $1, but Guadalupe scoffed. $1? Did they come with caviar? She fished out 50 cents, then stormed off when the vendor refused. "There's soup at home," she lied, dragging Amelia away. Later, Luis waited in the shadows near Amelia's school. When Guadalupe finally left the girl alone, he rushed to her, clutching a paper bag of food. "Eat, amor," he whispered, tears in his eyes as Amelia devoured a sandwich. "Soon, we'll be together always. We'll eat whatever you want, go to the park. Just don't tell your mother." Amelia nodded, her tiny fingers gripping his. But their moment shattered when Guadalupe reappeared, yanking Amelia away. "Come, we're late for your stepdad's anniversary dinner *." That night, Guadalupe flaunted a new Louis Vuitton shirt for her partner. "Don't worry about the price," she smirked. "Your ex-husband pays." A week later, a judge stared sternly over his glasses as Guadalupe pleaded, "The $600 Luis gives isn't enough. Amelia needs medicine. School fees." Her voice cracked with performative despair. But Luis stepped forward, slamming a folder of evidence on the bench. Receipts from her shopping sprees, photos of Amelia's empty lunchbox, and a video of Guadalupe denying her daughter $1 for food. "She buys designer clothes for herself and her boyfriend," Luis hissed, "while my child eats breadcrumbs *." The judge's gavel echoed like thunder. Custody is granted to Luis. Ms. Guadalupe will pay child support and prove she used past funds for Amelia, or repay every cent. Guadalupe collapsed. "I don't work. How can I pay?" Luis leaned in, cold triumph in his eyes. "Now you'll learn what it means to sacrifice *." Amelia now sits on Luis'